it's your girl HeyParis here, and as you can see by the title of this video, I'm going to be telling you about a situation that I spoke briefly on my Instagram account back when it happened. See, the thing about me is when situations happen and it's fresh, I don't want to just jump on camera and do a story time about it unless I'm like really ticked off and like I need to get it off my chest. Like for instance, the time where the man hit my car, like I had to just say it right there, right then, with all the emotions and all the anger in my heart because I could care less. But when situations happen where it's like more serious, or I'm very upset, or I'm very angry, or I'm very emotional, I like to make it simmer a little before I go into details in a video about it to let you guys know about it, because I don't want to say anything that I'm gonna regret. I don't want to be too emotional. I don't want to be too angry. So I wait a couple of months until things simmer down for me to get on camera and tell you guys about it. So if you follow me on Instagram, I always update you guys on anything that I'm going through. Listen, my nose is mad itchy, so if you see me itching and my nose turning red and I look like Rudolph, please excuse me. But I always go on my Instagram, story, and I tell you guys about situations that happen. I usually rant or put like text messages about what just happened, and that's like the first thing that comes to my mind for some reason when something happens and I want to tell you guys about it. I go on my Instagram story and I put it on my Instagram story. That's just who I am. That's just what I do. I don't know. I need to change that about me. I know, but if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys probably remember back in October when I made a Instagram story basically saying how these people stole my Balenciagas and how pissed off I was and all that. Okay, so this is the story time right now that I'm telling you guys. This happened in October. We were at a Halloween party, and let me get straight into the details right now. No more rambling. All right, let's get it. So basically, it was either Halloween or around the week of Halloween, something like that, and my friend Siobhan messaged me and she was like, okay, yeah, my friend has a big mansion in Guelph and she's throwing a party, a Halloween party, like we should go. And at first I'm like, I don't know if I want to go all the way to Guelph because like that's really far. That's like maybe an hour and a half away from Toronto. Like, is it really worth going to a party all the way in Guelph? But then, you know, she's saying it's a mansion party. I'm like, shoot, like, of course, like, we're gonna have fun. It's a mansion party. There's gonna be plenty of space for us to be by ourselves and hang out and talk and chit chat and drink and have fun. Like, okay, yeah, I'm down. Let's go to Guelph. There ain't nobody in Guelph, but let's go to Guelph. So I didn't have a costume to wear, but Fashion Nova had just sent me a box of new clothing, and inside of the clothing was a very sparkly like football jersey. If you followed me on Instagram, you saw me post that day. It was like orange and blue, like glittery jersey. It's so cute. Anyways, I wore that. I put two little black things right here on my face. Football player, what you mean? Like, you can't tell me no different. I'm a football player. That's my costume, because a bitch is not going to Party City to, no, I ain't got the time, nor do am I spending the coin for one day. No. So I put that on. We got ready to go to Guelph. We pre-drank in the car, before we got in the car, at home. Like, we had bottles. We were getting turned up. It was me, Jonessa, O'Dane, and Cameron. It was all of us going to Guelph. So we finally get there and we pull up to this huge house. It was a beautiful mansion, like a long ass driveway, and I was like, yeah, we're about, like, it's gonna be fun, it's gonna be lit, it's gonna get lit, like whatever. So prior to us even getting there, I asked Siobhan what kind of crowd would this party be, like what kind of people would be there, what kind of music would be playing. I just want to get a sense of what the party is gonna be like, what kind of music they'll be playing, to see if we're going to enjoy the music or not. And she basically said they're going to be playing music that we like, and the crowd is mostly brown people. So if you're not from Toronto, you're not going to understand what I mean by brown people, but brown people includes like Asian, like, how do I put this, South Asian, West Asian people. So like Sri Lanka, Iraq, Afghanistan, like that group of people. And the only reason why me telling you this is so important is because what I'm going to be telling you guys at the end of the story about what someone said about us being black people, and the fact that people of color being racist to people of color, it doesn't make sense to me. But we're gonna get to that soon. But I had to tell you guys what group of people this party was filled with, because it's gonna play into part at the end of the video, okay? So she told me all this. I was fine. I'm like, yeah, let's go. We're gonna have fun. And she did tell us that like we're probably going to be the only black people there, and I didn't have a problem with that. I don't have an issue with that. I have a lot of brown friends. I chill with brown people. There's no problem. I ain't got no issue with that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, let's go. So anyways, we get to the party, and when we see this beautiful mansion, it was literally a mansion. It was so beautiful. When we opened up the door, okay, it was actually like we were actually the only black people there. It was only, from what I could see, there was only brown people, one black guy and one Asian guy. That's all I remember, but everyone else was brown. So I'm not uncomfortable in that situation. I live in Toronto, which is a multicultural city. It's filled with people of all different colors, all different nationalities. Like, I'm not uncomfortable in that situation. It didn't make me feel uncomfortable whatsoever, because I consider brown people still people of color. So no one is looking at me like I don't belong there. Nobody is treating me a certain way. Nobody's making me feel uncomfortable. I feel like I'm in my element. So there was no issue with that whatsoever. It didn't even cross my mind. I just felt like, okay, cool, let's start drinking, let's get to the party and all that. So, you know, they're bumping good music, they're playing Drake, they're just playing tracks, and the music is bumping, and there's a lot of space. So me, Siobhan, O'Dane, Janessa, Cam, we decided to go downstairs. We're in the basement, and no one else was really in the part of the basement that we were in, so we were all just sitting in a circle, just talking. Mind you, when we walk in, I don't know about America, because sometimes I go to America and people don't take their shoes off in the house. Here in Canada, you cannot walk into someone's house, you cannot step foot into someone's place of residence with your shoes on. It is considered very disrespectful, and we just don't do that here. We don't wear shoes in the house. It doesn't matter if the person has carpet, if they have tile floors, if they have cement. You take your shoes off at all costs, all the time. You do not walk into someone's house with their shoes on. It is disrespectful. You don't do it. So, and I mean, even at parties there will be literally a closet or the doorway filled with shoes. So under my costume, I was wearing tights, and with these tights, I'm like, the only thing that's gonna look good with these are my Balenciagas. So you guys know the Balenciaga sock shoes? Those Balenciagas, the ones that look like socks, right? I bought those Balenciaga shoes maybe like, what, 2 years ago? Like, these shoes are worn out. I've been worn them. They probably smell like my stinking ass feet, okay? And these are shoes that I wear on an everyday basis. These are not my stunting shoes. Like, I don't wear this to shit on people. I don't wear this to stun on people. I wear this because these are the most comfortable shoes that I have. Those Balenciaga shoes are so comfortable. Look, it feels like you're walking on air, okay? They're super, super comfortable, and that's why I wear them every day. That's why they were so worn out. That's why they had creases in them. They were old and dirty AF. Like, it is not stunting shoes. It is not shoes for me to be like, hey, look at my Balenciaga. Like, I'm so privileged. Like, that is not why I bought the shoes, and that is not why I wore the shoes, and that's not why I wore the shoes to the party that day. They're literally comfortable, and that's literally why I wore them every single day with every single outfit, because they're comfy, okay? And I got corns on my feet, okay, bitch? So a bitch gotta be comfortable, all right? So basically, I took off my shoes along with everybody else in the party. There's not one person in the party who's wearing shoes. Everyone has their shoes off, okay? I take my shoes off and I put them in the front of the door with everyone else's. Nothing's going in my mind thinking that someone's gonna steal my shoes or nothing like that. Like, it's not, nothing is going through my mind, okay? So we went downstairs, we're sitting in a circle, we're drinking, whatever, we're having fun, we're partying, we're passing around the bottles. Obviously, Janessa always gets too drunk. Janessa's over there drunk. Everyone's having a good time, like, whatever. It's a party. We're not really interacting with other people because everyone else kind of has their own group of friends. But for the most part, everyone is so super nice to me. Like, they're coming up to us, they're saying hi, they're dapping us, they're like, are you guys having fun? You guys okay? Like, checking up on us. I'm like, cool. Like, these are like a really good group of people. Like, I feel very welcomed here, you know what I mean? And might I also add, Cameron was wearing his Yeezys to this party. I just had to say that because then nobody touched Cameron's shoes. So anyways, fast forward, because nothing really happened in between all of that. We probably went upstairs and went back downstairs at least 5 times, and my shoes were there every single time. My shoes were there every single time, okay? But now when it's time to leave and I'm like, okay, we gotta go, we gotta bounce, like, let's go, I'm ready to go home. I'm standing at the doorway and I'm looking down for my Balenciagas. I do not see any Balenciaga shoes whatsoever. And at first I'm just joking. I look to Cameron and I'm just joking. I'm like, Cam, someone took my shoes. And I'm thinking in my head, like, I just didn't see them yet. Like, I'm just kidding. I want to see how Cameron's gonna react. I look down and I'm really searching this time. And I'm like, no, Cameron, someone took my shoes. Someone legit took my shoes. So Cameron's looking, I'm looking, Siobhan's looking, O'Dane's looking, Janessa's drunk. And I start telling the owner of the house, which is Siobhan's friend, I'm like, someone took my shoes. And she's like, babe, nobody took your shoes, okay? And I'm like, so where are my shoes then? Like, what do you mean no one took my shoes? Where are my shoes? Everyone's shoes is here but mine. What are you talking about no one took my shoes? What, like, explain that to me. How does that make sense? And I just don't like pessimistic, like, condescending people. And that condescending tone, don't do that with me. I'm not the one. Like, so right there, like in the beginning, I like this girl or whatever, I thought she was cool. But right when I'm telling you about a problem that I'm having in your house from the party that you're hosting, and you wanna, babe, no one took your shoe. Like, no, not me, bitch. You're playing with the wrong one. Like, I don't like that. Like, you're being mad disrespectful right now. And if this was my party and someone was missing their shoes, like, I'm gonna help that person find their shoes. I'm gonna turn off the music and be like, hey guys, someone's missing their shoes. If anyone has them or if anyone's seen them, please let me know. You wanna say, no one took your shoes. Why would anyone take your shoes? Bitch, my shoes are gone. They're gone. Like, hi. So I'm getting mad and I'm getting frustrated because I'm trying to ask her for help and she's like, they're not gone. No one took your shoes. No one took your... And I'm like, okay, I'm done talking to this bitch, for real. So I go downstairs and I'm looking through drawers. I don't give a damn whose house this is, okay? I paid $1,000 for my shoes, bitch. I don't care if they're 2 years old or 2 hours old. That is still my hard-earned money that I spent on those shoes, okay? So I need my damn shoes. So I'm going through drawers and I'm like asking people, have you seen my shoes? Have you seen my shoes? And there's this one little boy, I don't know who the hell he is. He's talking about, why are you going through their drawers for? Why are you going through their drawers for? I'm like, I'm missing my shoes. And he's getting rude with me for no reason. I'm not being rude with anyone. I'm just looking through the drawers because there's nothing in the drawers regardless. There's nothing inside of the drawers. They're all empty. It's not like I'm going through someone's panty drawers or someone's clothing, or it's all empty drawers, okay? And he's like, yo, go upstairs, yo, what are you doing? Don't be down here, don't be down here. I'm like, yo, who are you talking to? Like, now the real Toronto's coming out of me because you guys are up in Guelph thinking you're a bad man or something, bro. You don't want shit to get real in here, for real. You don't want shit to get real. For real, for real. So he's like talking up, he's talking all this shit to me, and Cameron and them are upstairs. I went upstairs by myself to do it. Talking all this shit to me, and then there's a group of guys like huddled in a circle whispering to each other. And I'm like, what the f is going on? Like, are you guys stupid? Because the music is off at this point, and you guys know I'm looking for my shoes, and you guys are huddled in a circle like you're about to play football in this bitch. Like, you guys definitely have something to do with this. You know what I mean? I don't have the proof to know that you guys actually took my shoes, but why in the hell would you guys be huddled in a circle, holding each other like this, talking? How suspicious does that look? So either you're trying to piss me off to make it seem as though you took my shoes to try and get some type of reaction out of me, or you actually took my shoes. But I don't think you're that dumb to be in a circle talking about how you took my shoes and I'm right here in front of you. Like, you guys can't be that fucking stupid. It's impossible. So anyways, I'm a little tipsy or whatever, and I go up to them and I'm like, you guys are huddled up in a circle for what? Like, you guys obviously know I'm looking for my shoes. You guys are huddled up in a circle looking at me. What, do you want a reaction out of me? Or like, what's the problem? You guys have my shoes or not? No one's talking. Nobody wants to say anything. Everyone's silent. I'm like, yo, like, you guys are so stupid. Like, you guys are so dumb. So then after I go back upstairs and I'm like, has anyone seen my shoes? Like, has anyone seen my shoes? Silence. No one has anything to say. So now I'm getting more frustrated. And I go up to the owner of the house, Siobhan's friend, and I'm like, the least you can do is try and help me find my shoes. Tell people I'm missing my shoes, because there's a lot of people here and I feel like not everyone heard that I was missing my shoes, you know what I mean? So I'm like, can you help me? Like, I spent a lot of money on these shoes. Like, I can't just walk out of here without my shoes. I need to find my shoes. And on top of that, I'm not going home without shoes on. Like, I'm not about to go walk in the snow in my bare feet. Like, it's not happening. Then she wants to get all catty and like condescending, and like, she's just basically like, yeah, this is exactly how she acted and sounded towards me, okay? She's like, yeah, I understand, you're rich, you have $1,000 shoes, like, I get it, whatever, I don't know where your shoes are, okay? And I'm like, bitch, I'm here in your $7.8 million home. What the f are you talking about? Like, do you think I'm over here telling you the price of my shoes, trying to stunt on you while I'm in your mansion. Like, do you really think I'm over here trying to stunt on you with my shoes while I'm sitting in your $7-point-something million mansion where you have like 14 washrooms and 26 bedrooms and a whole basement with 5 different bedrooms that, like, my shoes, I'm trying to shit on you with my shoes. Like, I'm not partying in your mansion, bitch. What are you talking about? And the only reason why I even brought up the price of my shoes is because a guy was like, how much were they? Yo, I'll pay them back. Because he was drunk. He's just talking shit, though. But he's like, I'll pay them back for you. Yo, I don't want to see you upset. How much were they? How much? I'll pay you back. And I told him it was $1,000. Nobody want to help me pay for them now. You get what I'm saying? So she's being condescending, talking about, yeah, I understand, like, you're so much more important than me. You're so much more important than us. So we have to stop everything we're doing to find your shoes. And I'm like, yo, I'm not being rude to this girl. I swear to God on my life, I'm not being rude to this girl. I literally went up to you and asked you if you could help me find my shoes. And as a host of a party, I personally would try to help someone find their shoes because I want everyone to go home having a good time. That's just me though. Maybe we're different. So honestly, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. The liquor mixed with my emotions, mixed with the fact that I know that my shoes are gone forever because there's no one's trying to help me find them except for the people who came with me, and no one seems to be finding them. We've been looking for 10 minutes. And her being condescending and talking to me like that when I was not being rude to her at all, it made me cry. I started bawling. Like, I started crying, and then she wants to come up to me and be like, crying herself. What the hell are you crying for? You got your damn shoes. I know you got your shoes. Bitch, I'm a Cancer. That's my excuse. I'm a Cancer. I cry for everything. What you mean? So I'm crying, and I'm just like, yo, I want my shoes. Like, I don't want to leave here with no shoes on. It's not even about the shoes or the price of the shoes or what shoes they are. I just don't want to leave here without shoes on. You know what I mean? At that point, I'm hoping like she offers like, hey, I have some flip-flops you can wear, or I have some shoes that you could wear, something like, just, I don't want to walk in the snow in my bare feet. That's basically it. She starts crying. She's like, I'm sorry that I spoke to you that way. I didn't mean to come off as rude to you. I'm so sorry, Paris, like, da-da-da-da, like, basically apologizing for the way that she was talking to me. And in my head, I'm like, get out of my face. Like, I don't even want to talk to you. I want to look at you. Like, you're the worst person ever. Like, I've never ever in my life, like, met someone so condescending and fake. Like, she's so fake. I'm so sorry, Shiv, if you see that. Your friend is so fake. She's so fake. It's ridiculous. So anyways, I'm like, yeah, whatever to her. And then I'm sitting down and I get from sad to angry. And I'm sitting down. I'm like, honestly, I'm not leaving here until someone either gives me $1,000 cash or gives me my shoes. I'm not getting up. No, I'm not getting up. Some guy comes up to me, okay? Mind you, this is a brown guy, okay? He comes up to me, which, by the way, brown is still a person of color in my eyes. Comes up to me and he says blatantly in front of everyone, very loudly, you guys are the only black people here. Why would any of us steal your shoes? And I was like, wow, that's what you think of us. Cool. At that point, it's done. I don't care about my shoes. I don't care if I have to walk in the snow in my bare. I don't give a I don't care. You just blatantly said that and you have no type of regret with saying it. Like, now I get it. Like, I understand. We're not welcomed. I thought we were welcomed. I felt very welcomed. But as soon as he said that, I was like, word. Okay, cool. Like, I didn't realize non-black people of color could be just as prejudiced towards black people as non-people of color. I was like, cool. I was like, all right, cool. Like, I get it. So while that's happening and that guy just said that to me and I'm literally in total shock because before any of this happened, everyone is being super nice to us, but obviously now I know what your thoughts were as soon as we walked through the door. I might not have seen it on your face, but I know exactly what you were thinking about us when we walked through the door. I was like, cool. Then again, we're in wealth. So while all that is happening, the owner of the house, not the owner of the house, the girl who was hosting the party, her brother is talking to Cam. Listen, you guys know how Cameron is, but the thing is, people see Cameron, they see how tall he is, they see his dreads, they see, oh my God, they see a nigga. When they see Cameron, they see a nigga. Sometimes with a hard ER, okay? They don't have to to know him. They don't have to know his personality. They don't have to know what he does for work. Like, they just straight up judge him, okay? So Cameron is a very soft-spoken person, and Cameron's talking to the brother of the girl who's hosting the party, and he's just like, yo, she's looking for her shoes, like, can you help? Is there anything, like, anywhere we didn't look that you can recommend us look or anything like that? And the brother's getting mad. What are you guys getting mad at? I'm just trying to find my shoes, bro. And while the brother's getting mad, he's like yelling at Cameron. Cameron's soft-spoken, just like, yo, why are you, what is all this anger for? What is all this commotion for? Like, why are you raising your voice? What is the problem? Like, she's the one who lost her shoes and you're mad for what? So while he's like arguing with Cam, not really arguing by himself, because Cameron is not arguing back, this guy's getting like all the rest of the guys to talk to Cameron like, yo, bro, like, just chill out, when there's nothing to chill out, because Cameron is being completely calm. So now they're like trying to turn the entire party against us. Basically, they're trying to get people to be on their side, which I would hope that they're on your side, because they're your friends. They don't know us. We're from Scarborough. We're from Toronto. You guys are in Guelph. We don't know you guys. So obviously you guys are going to be on their side. But he's literally making the whole party turn against us and yell at us and say stuff at us. And at that point, I'm like, you guys are literally like turning this into something it doesn't need to turn into. I was just looking for my shoes. That's the only thing I was doing, looking for my shoes. And then there was this one, the same little fuckboy who was downstairs talking about, why are you going through their drawers? Why are you going through the drawers? He's beaking up, talking about, like, this is what I don't understand about people, okay? If you know shoes, you know the price of the shoes, okay? And this is why I thought it was him to begin with. I never, like, accused him of being the person to take it, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, it was probably you. Out of nowhere, he says, like, no one said anything, guys. No one said anything. And this guy's just like, you see me Gucci'd out. You see my Gucci scarf and my Gucci hat. You see my Gucci this and my Gucci. And I'm like, what does me losing my shoes have to do with you and your Gucci? What does it have to do with you and your Gucci? Like, you are so insecure and relying on your designer stuff to be like, who cares about your shoes? Look at me. Look at, like, I was like, you're so, in my head, I'm like, you're so whack. Like, this is the wackest guy I've ever encountered in my life. Like, you are so whack. And at that point, I was like, it's time to go. It's time to go. But before I went, because, bitch, sometimes you have to spill the facts before you leave, I let him know that these people around you might not know, but I do. Your Gucci scarf and your Gucci hat, they fake, bitch. Evergreen, green, and burgundy red on your scarf. That is not from Gucci. That is from Wish.com, bitch. Your hat has a big B on it with red on this side and green in the middle, bitch. That is not Gucci, and those are not the correct colors. You got them from Wish.com, bitch. You might be able to fool these people. You're not fooling me. You're not. You're not fooling me. You're not. Once again, silence. Whenever you're right, do you realize that whenever you're right about something, the room gets silent? You ever realize that? I do. So anyways, mind you, when the brother was talking to Cameron, like, literally, he's talking and looking at his friends like, yeah, come on, talk to, because I don't want to talk to this big black guy by myself. Talk to, hey, talk to, come, talk. Like, he was okay? Anyways. At that point, when that guy said that prejudice shit talking about, you're the only black people here, why would we steal from you? Like, you guys are the one. He basically said, you're the only black people here, why would we steal from you? If anything got stolen, it would be you guys, not us. That's basically what he said. And at that point, I was like, I'm done. It's over. I don't need any money. I don't need my shoes. I don't need nothing. Like, I just need to leave this house. I need to go. So Cameron picked me up and we walked to the Jeep, and I went home with no shoes on whatsoever, because these people are, this is like the worst crowd of people ever. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, that was the worst party ever. I was having fun until they showed me their true colors. I was having so much fun until they showed me their true colors. It was sad. I was so disappointed. You guys don't even understand. And that's what had me heated the most, is that you guys disappointed me. Because I really thought you guys were good people until that moment, for real. So we left, we went home, and the whole time that we're going home, I'm just like, what kind of nasty, dirty person steals someone's used ass, dirty ass? Like, if you guys saw my shoes and how mashed up and dirty they were, you would be like, why would anyone want that? But people nowadays, they just see the Balenciaga sign and they don't care how used the shoes are, how dirty they are, how stinky they are, how nasty they look. It just says Balenciaga, so you want them, so you grab them. Not to mention, I'm a size 8.5 women's, and I'm pretty sure a bitch didn't steal my shoes. It was a man. It was a nigga. So, I don't know where your priorities are at, but the fact that you're gonna steal a woman's dirty, used, nasty, mash up shoes tells me a lot about your character, for real. Like, what are you gonna do with my dirty shoes? If I wish I had a picture of these shoes, they were so mashed up. What are you gonna do with these shoes? Like, how are you're gonna wear them? You're gonna wear the shoes? Size 8.5, you're gonna mash your big ass feet in my small ass shoes. Is that what you're telling me right now? Either way, on my way back home now, I'm like, nah, B, like, those are the most comfy shoes ever. Like, I need them in my life. Like, I'm upset that I have to buy them again, but I need them again because they're just that comfortable and I love them that much. Like, it has nothing to do with it being Balenciaga. It's the fact that, like, the sole of the foot feels like you're walking on clouds. I need the shoes. So before I even got home, I bought them again online and I got them the next day. Express shipping, bitch, because I wear those shoes every single day. And the new Balenciagas that I got are mashed up already too. Like, that's how often I wear it. Now, the reason why I said that, now I forgot to mention this, the reason why I said that is because another guy at the party said to me, well, why would you wear those shoes here anyways? Cause I wear them every day, bitch. Doesn't matter what shoes I'm wearing. No one should be stealing anyone's shoes. No one should be grabbing anyone's shoes. You shouldn't be near anyone's shoe, bro. I don't care if I was wearing Balenciaga or Walmart shoes. You don't steal anyone's shoes. Like, what does the type of shoe I'm wearing have to do with the fact that someone stole my shoes? Like, you guys are trying to make it seem like I'm wrong for wearing my shoes. Like, they're trying so hard to make themselves look like the victim and wear like the people who did something wrong. Oh, you shouldn't be wearing those shoes because they're expensive and we didn't steal your shoes. Only you guys would steal something because you guys are black. Like, they're just trying to put everything back to us. And honestly, that's it. Like, never again. I'm not going to anyone's party unless I know them personally. I'm so sorry about it. Like, it's a no-go. Never ever again. Done. Anyways, guys, leave a comment down below and let me know if anything like this has ever happened to you. Let me know what you did. Let me know the outcome, bitch. I was heated. I was very upset. I was very mad. Like, you guys have absolutely no clue. I was so cheesed. Anyways, make sure you follow me on Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram, all that jazz in the description box down below for your convenience. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I love you guys so much. I'm upset all over again, if you could see by my face. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I love you guys so much. I gotta tell you twice. I'll see you on the flip side. Toodles, bye, whatever. Like, I can't stand you.